Hi everyone, it's just a just a quick game. Maybe it's been made up already, but just some ideas that came to me this morning, and I'd just like to call this one As If. And it's like that game that we play where you do, two truths and a lie about something. And this is just using it involving numbers. Once again, it's suitable for all ages, and it's one of those things you can just play in the car if you're bored. Come on kids, tell me 3 things about a number, and I'll try and pick which one's the lie. I've got some modifications to it as well, but here's just the nuts of it, and you can always change it to suit the ages and abilities. So generate a number. Once I've got my dice, got my cards, so you can decide how you're going to generate your numbers. I'm just going to use a single digit number for starters, and I roll it, and a 2 comes up. So what player 1 does, I've got post-it notes, or I could use let me see, got a bit of a mess here. I've got the whiteboard. So I'll use the whiteboard. So player 1 might decide they've got to do something involving the 2. And I'll be very basic. 2 plus 7 equals 9. 15 take away 2 equals 11. 8 times 2 equals 16. Here we go, there's some randoms. Okay, I'll put that out. I'll show all the other people in my team, and the first one that can identify the incorrect one, which is 15 take away 2 is 11, just goes as if, and they identify it. And that player, it's not all about winning. We must have a bank of counters on the floor, so that player just takes one of the counters. Now, you might have people that straight away just go, as if, and just want to be the first one to say as if each time. If they're incorrect, they have to pay back to the bank, or they owe the bank. So it's just that we're trying to eliminate that guessing, or trying to guess at first go, and being that person who just sort of, always wants to get it. So then we just pass it round. Now, what you could also do, another modification, is when we generate the number, say a 3 comes up, everyone can do the same thing on their chart, and then one at a time take it in turns revealing it. So I might go, there's mine, and all the other players look at it and go, as if, or as if, or as if. They pick out the incorrect one. And then we go to the next person in the group. Very simple way of doing it. But what I like about this is sometimes making up the as if question, making up that, people might think, it's too easy to make up a wrong one. There's a level of thinking involved in making up something that's incorrect, because you have to think, no, that's correct, that's incorrect. But also, if I just said something like, I changed it, 15 take away 2 equals 1, say if I said that, 15 take away 2 equals, that's blatantly incorrect, so it's too easy. So we want to try and generate it so that the as if is very close to the mark. I've just used simple, just addition, subtraction, multiplication. You could do things like, say if I did, say if one of these numbers had to be used, plus, that's a bit scrawly, 5 times 4 plus 3 equals 25. That could be one of the numbers. Or if you're doing using brackets in some of the older grades, you could use it as a way of doing generating that. Another one you could do is all the kids. I love using post-it notes. So I'll put my texture on, all the texture all over me. I'm using post-it notes. So you could give all the kids 3 post-it notes, put a number up on the board, and all the kids generate 3 post-it notes, 2 correct ones and 1 incorrect, and we place them all up randomly on the wall. And over the course of the day, an activity could be for kids to try and identify where are all the as-ifs. We could put them all on one side, peel off the as-ifs and say, yes, and then you could look up there and say, okay, there's a few more to go, we could get a few more. There's one other thing that I thought, and I can't remember it now, typical. But there's just so many, that's it, 2-digit numbers. You could also use a 2-digit, 61. So how could you use 61 in your number sentence? So lots of ways of changing this game and modifying it to suit. You can play it in the car, and I just call it as if. See how you go, and as always, make changes and just have fun doing it. Hope you enjoyed, everyone. Cheers.